Hello everyone, welcome back to a brand new video. Arsenal have beaten Manchester United 2-goal 2-1 in the pre-season friendly. Yeah, and we're gonna get into it now. Of course, I'm recording this a day after. That is because at the time of recording, I wasn't home. I watched the game at a family's house, so I couldn't make a match reaction. Hence why the match reaction is actually coming a day later. But it's actually quite good because it's given me some time to reflect, to give my thoughts, and to basically give a more what would you call it, more conservative reaction to. Of course, right after the match, you know the emotions are running through. So, but once you have a bit of time to digest the result, the performance, you're more in a better position to talk about the game. Now, look, it's a preseason friendly, okay? The result ultimately doesn't matter, but of course, if you win, the better, it's better to win than lose. Let's just say that. And I was a bit confused before the game. Well, I did have my worries on how strong were Arsenal really going to go. Of course, we were hearing, the likes of Gabriel Martinelli, Martinelli, Kai Havertz all come back in, and I didn't actually think they were going to feature in this game, but they actually did. And yeah, so of course some of them played a few more minutes than the other one. Kai Havertz really didn't play much minutes, but I was really surprised to see them come on. In terms of the lineup, we are playing with Ethan Nwaria, who is quite surprising. Not surprising. It's very interesting to see what he actually does this season. It's going to be interesting to see whether he plays this season. But in terms of the game, let's firstly talk about the game. I would say the first probably 5 to 10 minutes, I would say Arsenal, we were there on top. And then Manchester United, I think they grew into the game. Marcus Rashford grew into the game even more. He played really well, I think, today. And then, of course, Manchester United get the goal. For me, really poor defending by Haven and really poor goalkeeping by Carl Heath. To let in, if when you're a goalkeeper and you're letting the ball go through your legs, that is very poor. And I really was worried because I thought he was going to be quite nervous. As well as with Haven, I really thought both of them were going to be quite nervous, but they really did well. They really grew into the game, and I think Carl, he made some really good saves, and Haven played really well, and they really made up for those two errors. But apart from that, that goal, I think also we were just on top. I really like seeing Reece Nelson look so electric, but that's the thing. I look at the way Reece Nelson plays it. This guy was so good today, so rapid, yeah. And I think to myself, how on earth is then this guy getting more minutes in the Premier League? Surely there must be something that we don't know, because I'm looking at him play and I'm thinking to myself, how on earth are we selling this guy when he's there causing havoc, so direct, his quick touches? But the one thing about him is his lack of end product, and you saw that when Martinelli came on. You could see that jump instantly. Martinelli, that end product is something that Reece Nelson is just lacking. And I'm so I don't know what the word, I'm quite sad to see him leave, because when you look at him, you could tell the guy is so talented. This guy has everything. He has everything to be a Premier League top right winger, but it's just the end product he is lacking right now. And you saw the instant switch when Martinelli came on, a player that does have end product, that finish as well. What a finish, by the way. But I don't know, man. Reece Nelson, every season he plays like this, and I just think to myself, how has this guy not established himself in our first 11? This guy should be playing way more minutes. Gabriel Jesus played really well today, constantly backing up to Harry Maguire, giving Harry Maguire a lot of trouble. But the thing about Gabriel Jesus, by the way, good goal, but he always does that thing, man, and he did it again where I feel like he could shoot more earlier, or he could shoot with his left foot, but always it feels like he takes one too many steps and then the chance just goes away. Trossard played really well today. I think a big improvement from his last game. Jorginho, really smart. Every time it looked like those periods of the game where it looked like, Mason Mount was going to pressure Jorginho, and Jorginho wasn't aware that Mount was behind him, but he's such a smart player. And the way he just lays it off, just relieves pressure, and always knows what the next move is, even when when he doesn't have the best of pace. Players are pressuring him, and he just somehow finds a way to get out. Ben White, I think, played so good today. Yuri Timber, Heaven, and Zinchenko quite sloppy here and there, but I think they played well. Martin Odegaard really didn't play nothing special worth talking about. I think he just played the game ticking. But in these preseason, it's important to see the players' individual qualities, because some players from last season, they need to perform, and Gabriel Martinelli was one of them. When Gabriel Martinelli came on, this guy looked hungry. What a performance by Gabriel Martinelli. For me, the man of the match. So electric, and we all know he's electric, but that one thing about him last season, it just seemed that, you know, when he goes to the end, when he goes into the box, you know, sometimes his shot just flies off, or, you know, maybe one touch too heavy. But today he was electric. I don't know who the flipping left back was. I think it was Amas, the number 41. He gave that guy, I think it was number 41, he absolutely run for his money, absolutely ripped him for the first goal. And that is a Martinelli we know. That's a Martinelli we've watched 2 seasons ago, and we were so shocked why he wasn't the same Martinelli last season. But I'm confident as he plays more minutes, he will get that confidence and he will go back to his best, because from next season, best believe we will need our wingers to step up. Trossard is getting a bit more older. We need Martinelli to step up. We need him to contribute to more goals, just like Saka did. Who else played really well? Ethan Noir played really well. One player, Salah Eddin. This guy, Albans, I haven't heard of him until the preseason game. What preseason tour? What a player this guy, you know, what a player he is. What a you know, when he came on today, he looked so good. He's so calm, collected. You know, what a performance he did. And it's gonna be interesting to see whether Arteta and Arsenal put these guys on, you know, on loan, or whether he keeps them into the team, you know, and just keeps them here and there. Maybe they play a few minutes. But for me, whatever happens, I think will be the best for him. Kai Havertz came on, really didn't do much. Who else is there? Gabriel, you could see the quality of Gabriel when he came on. Thomas Partey just kept ticking. Fabio Vieira, I don't know why we keep playing Fabio Vieira on the right wing, bro. He's not a right winger, he's a midfielder. And every time he plays on the right wing, he looks so bad because he doesn't have the pace to beat his man. He can only cut in and create and lay off from there. But yeah, at the end it was 2-1. Yeah, we lost some penalties, but it really doesn't matter. But I think overall, I think the performance was really good. I think you could tell that, you know, the truth is we are levels above Manchester United. And this game just, you know, just highlighted the way we were playing, the way we were bopping the ball over Manchester United. I mean, Manchester United were just on the counter-attack, and you could tell, especially second half, we just put our foot down and Manchester United couldn't get close. But look, the most important thing about pre-season is playing well, and individual players who need to have a big season stepping up, and we saw that by some players. Gabriel Jesus was one of them. He was actually the number one. And the youth, seeing the youth, you know, get some minutes, because obviously when you're in a title race, you don't have time to experiment with youth, and preseason is the only time you get to see it. But apart from that, look, really good performance from the team. I think we play Liverpool next, and I think then it's the Emirates FA Cup. But yeah, another thing, that's the end of Smith Rowe. It looks like Smith Rowe didn't even go on the bench. He didn't even wear the kit today or anything. He was just wearing his casual clothes. So I do think that sadly that is the end of Emil Smith Rowe. I'm very sad to see that. You know, what a player he was when he first jumped onto the scene, but unfortunately it just seems that injuries has taken a big toll on him, and I hope the best for him when he does go Fulham, where he does look like it. Reece Nelson, it looks like he is off to apparently West Ham or Leicester, apparently 50 million only, which is an absolute bargain for whoever gets him, because you saw him play today. He is more than a 15 million pounds winger. When you look at Anthony on the other team, Jadon Sancho on the other team, who I think Reece Nelson is better than both of them. And Eddie Nketiah, who might also be on the way out. So really, at the end of pre-season, by the start of the season, we may have lost maybe 4 or 5 players. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. But look, that's just my thoughts. But of course, I always say what's more important than my thoughts is your guys' thoughts. Let me know in the comments who impressed you from the pre-season tour. Is there someone maybe you wish got more minutes? Let me know what you think about Emil Smith Rowe leaving. And yeah, just let me know any thoughts you have that I may have missed out. Remember to like the video, remember to subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time. Thank you guys for watching.